Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm Lord Forwind, and we are going to be able to do our first teaching of the students. So let's jump right into this.
Don't tell me. No one bothered to show you the standard procedure for lectures?
Nope.
I guess it's up to me to save the day.
As usual, Claude can explain stuff. When you instruct your students, they gain skill experience. As their skill levels increase, they get new abilities in combat arts. Number of people you can instruct is indicated by our activity points at the top. If you set up a group task, the students you assign will continue the task until you change it. After the first round of instructions, each month your students may come to you with a question. They may be motivated if they like the answer. More importantly than motivation, you get professor experience.
Before starting a lecture, be sure to first check on our study goals. After all, students will want to prioritize studying things that relate to their goals.
Yeah, students study on their own and earn skill experience according to their skill goals and then get up. You can also students' goals at any time using the goal menu. We're going to do that.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. But that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach things that don't relate to someone's goals. Not by a long shot. By overcoming their weaknesses, some students may develop an interest in new fields.
A 3-star mark next to a skill indicates you'll unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instruction. If you unlock a budding talent, that person will go on to excel in that particular skill. They may even earn a new ability or combat art. Probably not going to really do anything about it just because, from what I've found, it's a waste of time, especially on the first playthrough. Because the second playthrough you get to keep some skills. So if we play through this with these guys and play through it again as the Blue Lions or the Black Eagles, we'll get a higher starting professor level and stuff, so we can do more.
A student's study goals may need to be updated based on their learnings and experiences. It's an important part of being taught to counsel students like that.
Yep. They may approach you with suggestions for the new goal to basically change their skills. Feel free to accept or not.
How well their tutoring goes will depend on a student's motivation. It's possible that interacting with students on a regular basis will raise their motivation. Maybe. Then again, what do I know? In any case, make sure to keep an eye on how motivated everyone is.
Yep, you can instruct students with high motivation more frequently. There's a bar of 4, and you can do it 4 times. If you get a perfect teaching, they get more motivation. Also, you can get a negative one and either scold or praise them, and they'll also get motivation. So you can sometimes do 5. Basically, you increase motivation by interacting with them around the monastery, giving them gifts and stuff.
Students are encouraged to partake in various activities around the monastery. If you have students work together, it will give them a chance to interact, and maybe even help them achieve better results.
Yep. You can assign 1 Gru's task a week to 2 students. You also get gold and resources by completing the task, which is really useful. The result of a group task will depend on the student's strength, weaknesses, and affinity for one another.
Have you heard about the monthly certification exams? If you want to become a certain class, you have to pass the certification exam for it. That means training up on the required skills so you can pass. Don't slack when it comes to teaching your students what they need to know to pass their certification exams.
If you pass a certification class exam, you can change to a new class. Benefits of higher tiered classes include increased stats and growth rates. Very useful. So, let's do our group tasks. So, stable duty, riding skills, weeding, heavy armor skills for some reason. Skywatch raises flying skills. We're going to actually do stable duty to start. We'll put Lorenz, because he's going to be designed for a cavalry character. And we're going to do Leone, because at least early on, she's going to be riding a horse. Later on, we'll want to put her on a flying one. As far as I've been told, that she's really good as a Pegasus rider, anti-magic assassin, basically. So the odds are they're only going to get 2 stars, but that's fine because it's early. And now we get to instruct people. So this is our chance to raise people's skills the way they want. And actually, before I do that, let's change goals. So we're going to leave Claude the way he is. He wants to learn bow and authority. That's good. Lorenz wants Lance and Faith. We don't want that. Lance and Reason, sorry. We want Lance and Riding, because he's going to be a cavalry character. Raphael, Axe and Brawling, that's fine. Ignace, Sword and Bow. Nope, you're going to all be about the bow, dude. Since he's focusing one skill, he gets it 1.5 times faster, which is good. Lysithea, we're going to actually change her to focus on reason entirely early on. Actually, we'll do reason and faith. She can kind of function as kind of a secondary healer, which is going to be useful. Marianne, she's learning sword and faith. She's just going to learn faith for now. We'll probably switch her to faith in riding or faith in flying later on, but for now we want to get her higher faith levels so she has more healing. Hilda, lance, and axe, we're going to change that to axe. And probably brawling for now. Some of the axe classes higher on require brawling skills. I'll go over the classes once we get a chance to class into one, but no one's level 5. Leonie is bow and lance. We want to change that to lance and riding for now. Okay, so now let's instruct people. So we're going to start with Lysithea and Marianne because they get stronger the higher level stuff they have. So we'll focus on reason for Lysithea pretty much is the main goal. So you see we did good. She got 6 XP. Because of the base of 4 from teaching and it's her strength, so she gets 2. If we had done something like authority, she'd get 8 because we have a level in that skill. Same thing if we did sword. It's a weakness for her, but our expertise would balance it out. But we don't really care about all this. We just want to get her closer. So that was great. So she got 1.5 more, and more importantly, we got some support relationship with her. Marianne, we're going to do the same thing, basically.
Maybe that was nice.
There we go. And we could do one more person. I'm going to say... let's do Claude for now. That way if he gets to level 5, he can class up. So we're going to focus him on the bow. The authority is kind of secondary. Ooh, a perfect.
That was easy, thanks to you.
So now we have the option to praise him, which we have done.
I could get used to this.
Boost the motivation by 1 again, which is awesome.
I learned a...
There we go.
Let's do this
Next
again
battle,
sometime.
he'll probably level up to C rank. And that's all we can do for today. That'll go up as we get more professor levels. And now if we begin the lecture.
I would like to ask you something.
Okay, what do you want, Lorenz? Ladies have been giving me the cold shoulder of late. I believe it is they are intimidated by my noble presence. How can I be more accessible? Talk more about their interests. That will ease the tension.
Ah, so that's how it...
Motivation increases, and we get a couple hundred professor levels. I don't know if that was the best choice. There's a bad choice, an okay choice, and a great choice.
I'm to work with Leonie?
What's wrong? Can't stomach being paired up with a commoner?
So this is the
Not
group
at all,
task we
but
put
I
them
am
on.
concerned about what you will make me do.
Of course,
Our
he'll be
results
put
would
to
have been
shove her
better if you'd
manure.
done a little more, Lawrence.
It was a concession to do as much as I did. This type of work is utterly beneath someone of my station.
Well, they did a good job. More importantly, they get some support points. We get 500 gold, which is nice, and we received a smithing stone, which we can't use just yet. As you'll see, people are getting XP on their own, which is nice.
Yeah, I've got this down.
Claude actually got XP, so we trained him, and then he studied on his own and got even stronger, which is cool. You'll see that Claude, Lysithea, and Marianne are no longer motivated, which means if we tried to train them again right now, we couldn't. Okay, so it's Raphael's birthday. We can decide what we want to do for him. I think we'll buy him flowers? Yeah, we'll buy him flowers, I guess.
Thanks.
Cool. So now it is officially the weekend, so we have a choice of... Basically, we can just do a battle. Let's quick save, and then we'll do this battle. Battle time. We want to try and battle a fair amount early on, just so that we get our characters to a higher level. Auxilary Battles. Auxilary Battles are now available. How often you can battle is limited by your activity points indicated at the top of the screen. On normal difficulty, which we're not, some auxiliary battles would not cost activity points. This is if we're playing online. You can see where other people died, and you can collect items and sometimes get experience or durability where allies have fallen. But we're not going to play online. So we could do, this is our end of month mission. Obviously we can't do it yet, but we can do a practice battle with the Knights of Seros, set up to simulate real battle conditions, possible reward gold. Gold's really useful because it's 1,000 gold basically. There's also large bullion, which is I think 3,000 gold. So. And by the way, I'm just saving as much as I can because this is it saves rather quickly, and if for some reason, you know, we lost horribly, we can reload to something pretty close. Practice battle, White Clouds, Chapter 2, familiar scenery.
Deployed in battle so students can learn how to take command. Oh, that concept may be new to a loner mercenary like you, eh, Teach? You want me to explain the basics?
Assigning battalions.
Hiring a battalion, start by deciding who will lead them. Pay close attention to the battalion type. One may be made up of armed soldiers, while another is all mages. As for who should lead which battalion, well, be sure to think on that carefully.
Yep. Battalions can increase stats of the units like attack or hit rate. Stats will grow further as the battalion gains experience fighting alongside you.
If you deploy a battalion, you can use their special gambit. If you successfully pull off a gambit, you may be able to affect the outcome of the battle, even if just a tiny bit.
Units hit by gambits will be rattled. Rattled units cannot move, use gambits, or benefit from battalions and suffer a negative 10% penalty to all stats. Basically, you can lock down units, which is mainly what we're going to use it for.
If you join forces with a nearby ally, there's a good chance that the results will be even greater.
Gambits used on an enemy within attack range of one or more of your other units. It may become a gambit boost. The might and hit rate of the gambit will increase based off the number of units participating and their support levels. So it can do a lot of damage, but one of the big things is it prevents counterattacks. So I think we do that through inventory here. Yeah, battalions. Let's see who's got one. Byleth has one. Claude has one. And Hilda has one. That works for now. This is also the first fight we get to control all of our characters, which is cool. Victory conditions. Rout the enemy. All units fall in battle. So you'll notice that Lorenz here has a shield now because we gave him one. It's kind of cool. It does show up there. So,
stay focused.
Yeah, we'll use Byleth as a decoy. None of these units are going to be able to take out our units one-on-one right now, but the key is if they group up on one of our units, we could go down really fast. So I may actually put him here for a moment.
Let's get to it.
Put Leone up as well. So right now only these three guys are going to attack, so we don't want to trigger these units just yet. Who do we want to send?
I got this.
We'll put you here. We'll move Ignace behind them. Claude will move up a square, as will Marianne. And then we'll see what the enemy does. We won't move Lysithia at all. Enemy phase. Since he's got a double weapon, he doesn't show the shield on him, I guess. Because we didn't put Lorenz in the wood, he wasn't attacked, which is good. And we just won that battle with ease. Byleth is now level 5. He needs one more battle to complete his commoner quest, or commoner class. It's a pretty good level up. So we'll want to make sure he does one more battle this fight, and then we're going to try and keep him out of the fights as much as possible. So let's do a combat art here with Ignace on this guy. Start getting some XP going. Hopefully we hit. The guy is in the woods, so good. Obviously he doesn't get much XP, but the class master in some ways is our main target right now. 21. Let's have Claude attack this guy. Okay, and then if we use Raphael here, he should be able to win this fight. There we go. Hopefully this levels him up. Oh, not enough yet. Let's see. These guys are gonna go for Lysithea and Claude. I guess that's fine. I'll run you to here, and we'll move Lysithea up one back. If they go for Raphael and Claude, that's fine, because Claude is level 3, so he's relatively tanky. And obviously Raphael is a melee character anyway. Let's do Lorenz, move you up. Probably a combat art here. Yeah, we'll use a combat art just to try and do a little bit more damage. Tempest Lance. There we go. He does get to counterattack, which is fine. Lorenz, level 2. Magic, which is useless. Speed, luck, defense, charisma. Not bad. So, let's move Hilda to here. We could use a Gambit and get that kill. I think we'll just do a melee attack to get that kill. Oh, she missed. That's not good. She's already level 2, so it's less of an issue. I'm a little worried about Leonie, so I'm not going to attack with her. We'll move Byleth up that direction. Yep, here comes damage on Claude. Claude has yet to learn counterattacks. Once he does, he becomes a lot harder to kill, but the rest of the damage is diverted onto Raphael, which is what we wanted, and they missed anyway. Okay, this is going to attack Lorenz. Lorenz is going to miss as well. I guess that's fine. And these guys are going after Leonie because she's weaker, which is fine. She gets a counterattack in though. And now these guys are going to move against Hilda, which is annoying. Not like Hilda's in that much trouble though, considering our counterattack did more than half their health. Okay, let's clean up this side first. Attack with Miasma. So this is magic. It's really cool. She'll get more abilities, but as it is, she does a pretty good amount of damage. I'm actually... Can Marianne kill him? No. Okay, so we won't even try. We'll have Claude attack this guy. There we go. And then we're going to move Raphael down here and attack. He's going to take damage regardless, but we'll attack anyway. Get some more XP going, and then we're going to move Marianne here, over here, and we will... Actually, we'll attack. Get her a kill.
I'm really sorry.
There we go. Remember, we want to level her up as much as we can, so... Ignace has issues leveling up, so we'll try and get a kill here if we can.
I get things done.
There we go. Early levels for mages and archers are the most dangerous times for them, so... Oh, this is Byleth. Damn, that's a crit strike, which is fine. Class mastery done. Mastered skills for commoner, plus 5 HP.
Nicely done.
Awesome. And then we'll move Lorenz up. We'll have him attack. Hopefully he hits. Nope. We're not getting lucky with these hit rates this game. We'll attack here.
Let's try.
Ooh, a miss. Perfect. And then we'll use Hilda to here. Hopefully she can get this kill. Wait, we are missing a lot. I suppose that makes sense. We are low leveled.
Too easy.
Oh, awesome. Nice dodge, Claude. He's got 5 more XP to go till he gets that plus 5 HP, which is what we want. 11 left for Lorenz. And poor Lorenz is getting beaten up here. We gotta withdraw him, otherwise he's gonna fall. Now these guys are moving in. Let's see what we can do. We'll use Ignace to try and get this kill. Good.
I actually won.
We'll lose Leone here. Ooh, that's actually a lot of damage coming back at us. We'll use a Tempest Lance. We got to keep an eye on her. She can only take 2 more hits of that. I'm going to withdraw Lorenz so Marianne can heal him. And we'll deploy Hilda to here. Get this kill for her. She shouldn't miss. There we go.
I'm all sweaty.
There we go. And Byleth, I think, is the target for most of these people's attacks at the moment. So if we put him... Yeah, we'll leave him where he is. Leone should survive another attack. We will use Lysithea here to get this kill.
You underestimated me.
There we go. And we'll move Marianne back or over here to heal Lorenz.
That helps.
Or Lawrence. People say it differently in the game, so Lawrence, I think, is the actual one. Everyone else is reasonably healthy, so let's see how bad this is going to be. See, this is why I leveled up Byleth, was so that he could do stuff like this.
You fought well.
Control a whole corner of the battle on his own. He's getting the XP, so we really don't want him getting this XP, but I can't really do much else at the moment.
Each battle a chance to grow.
It's not ideal him getting all that XP, but I don't have much choice. Move you to here. Shoot that guy if you would. There we go. I'm worried about Leone here, so we'll pull her back. I know we're playing in, you know, casual mode, but I'm still gonna play as if I'm in classic, which means try to have no deaths at all. And then we should be able to use Hilda to win this attack. Battle. There we go. It should actually almost level her up. I'll move Raphael to here. Move Claude to here, I guess, and then we'll shoot somebody at range. And then we'll move Lysithea closer to the battle. She's probably not going to be able to do anything until the battle's over, but put you there. If I move him, what changes? They go for Hilda and they don't attack me. I guess I'll leave him where he is. He's going to get more experience, but I can't really help that at the moment.
That is that.
As you can see, I'm trying to protect the weaker characters. If 2 of them gang up on them, they go down pretty fast. Hilda, level 3. Awesome.
I think, yeah, I'm definitely tougher.
For a girl who pretends to be weak, she's actually one of our stronger melee characters. Seriously, stop attacking Byleth.
Should I have held back?
He's level 6 now. I think we're going to withdraw him from the rest of this fight. Not that there's anybody left, really. Let's have Ignace shoot him. Almost leveled up.
Let's get
I'll
to
run Leone up to get the last hit.
How do you like that?
Most of the way to level 2. We'll have Claude shoot him. Since most of the XP is given on the kill, it's fine to have people like Claude attack him just to do a little bit of damage. Let's use Lawrence here. He won't kill him, which is good. We're actually trying to farm more Class Master at the moment. Let's move Byleth back to here. Move Marianne up to heal. Gotta keep getting her experience. Almost level 3. And we'll use Raphael to get the kill. Yeah. Oh, he does have the shield. It's on his back, I just noticed. Level 2. Strength, luck, and defense. And that is the practice battle done. Got 2,800 gold. 6 turns. MVP is obviously Byleth. Renown increases. Awesome. So I think on that note, that's going to be the end of this episode. Next day in game, we're going to have a chance to teach more of our students, which is good. And then we've got probably another battle coming up at the end of that week, followed by the mission. So I guess I'll say goodbye to you guys now, and I'll see you guys all next episode.